Welcome back, everybody, to the MelvinLeroy channel. On the ground here in Brownsville, Texas. Getting ready to fly up to Dallas-Fort Worth as a part of the, I think it's called the ZHU Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Confusion, something, some kind of a random ATC controller event. And yeah, so we'll see how it goes. But essentially, the controllers were randomly given positions within the Houston ARTCC. I don't know, maybe it's all of, it might be all of Texas. We're staffed up, baby. Oh yeah, look at all that. But we're going to fly down here from, like I say, Brownsville, South Padre up to Dallas-Fort Worth. We are in the the Contrail. Gee, many Christmas. I can't even talk. The Contrail Falcon, the FA50. So thanks for coming along. Appreciate you being here, and let's get it started. It's the end of the event here, so we're trying to kind of get rocking and rolling. They've been going for a couple of hours, but I think we'll have some ATC at least. At least I'm hoping. I mean, it's Friday night, right? Sometimes these things go a little longer than advertised. But welcome in, nonetheless. Appreciate you guys being here. Hope you've had a good week. And TGIF to everyone. All right, let's start out by making sure the flight plan is indeed filed. Let's get the EFB and the clipboard up here. And let's hop in. We're going to kind of do fast motion here. Ground ops. External power. We'll go ahead and connect. Wait, and oh, we got a new. Oh goodness, I'm gonna have to go in and check that out. I don't have the newest, latest, and greatest. Hey, Ori, what's up, man? Someone zip tied an extra engine. Yeah, it's crazy. We're gonna try to make use of it. Sim brief download is in, and everything's applied. Whoops. Do I start real-time refueling? I think it's been applied, so I think we're good to go. We're going to check here if we have 6,000-ish pounds of fuel. Well, we don't know yet because we don't have any power to the aircraft. So, Forsey, what's up, man? Welcome in, you guys. All right, let's see here. Logo nav coming on. Yeah, we could check our fuel. Yeah, it looks like we've got everything. I don't need to hit the load, the start real-time refueling. We're good to go there. How are you, Ori? Nice to see you, man. Forsey? Likewise. Great to have you guys here. All right, bats on logo nav, fuel quantity. We're good. Let's might as well, as long as we're here, let's do we'll sync the weight and get the bugs. So 98, 111, 126. We're going to do a flaps slat plus 20. For the takeoff, and I will need to talk to Tower. We've got information. Bravo that we're using runway 13, and let's get this stuff warming up first before we do anything else. I'll give them a call here. At Brownsville Tower, good evening, Falcon November 11816, over at the Pan Am ramp with Bravo IFR to Dallas-Fort Worth.
Falcon 11816 to Brownsville Tower, good evening. You're cleared to DFW International Airport. Your radar vector is Corpus Christi, then as filed. Maintain 3000, expect flight level 400, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 120.7, squawk 6634.
Cleared to Dallas-Fort Worth. Radar vectors Corpus Christi then is filed. Initial climb 3,000, expecting 400. Departures on 120.70 and squawk 6634. Falcon 816.
Falcon 816, read back correct.
All right. Okay. Beautiful. So no departure. Whoops. Hello. Hello. There we go. No departure, but we will have, we're expecting the Bovie 7 arrival. So let's go ahead and get that put in here. It is a fairly quick flight, an hour and 15 minutes. So the more stuff we can have, rocking and rolling here early, I think the better. But yeah, Bovie 7, and it's off the guts transition. Okay, Bovie 7, good. And we'll take that. And currently they are anticipating runway 13, right? So what do we have here for our ILS Zulu? I like that. Coming in here from Maury. We'll take that. Yeah, kind of takes us up here. We may get some vectors before we get to Bayonne, but maybe not. Maybe they'll take us up here and loop us back around. We'll be ready for whatever. But we'll take that ILS 13 right. ILS Zulu. Pretty sure that's what I picked. Yep. And yeah, Maury. Yep, that looks good. Okay, cool. We are there, man. We are there. The days are long and the years are short. This is the truth. So true, Ori. So very true. Ori, do you know what a pilot's favorite kind of bagel is? This was my dad joke today at the office. What's a pilot's favorite kind of bagel? I'll leave that out there for a second here. All right, that's good there. Boosters, inverters. Yes, a plain bagel. Yes, it was a dad joke, but it was a big hit. Here's your second dad joke of the day. Why don't skeletons fight? Yes, it really was bad. Why don't skeletons fight? Because they don't have the guts. All right, I'll show myself out. Everything is ready to go. Or you had it. Yes, you had it, man. You had it. I think the delay got you, but yes, you had it right. Nicely done, my friend. Nicely done. All right, I got to get this armed. Okay, very good, very good. Let's get things started here. I'm so glad you're here, Ori. And 2 spooling up, 20%. I see it. We're going there. We've got oil pressure and temps on the rise. We've got N2, ITT, N1, At least I never pick a bone with you. That's great. That's a great follow-up, Ori. Fixie. Hello.
Fixie.
All right, we are stable. Good, Fixins. What's going on, my friend? Nice to see you, man. Happy Friday. Ed 2, spooling up 20%. I have spent my entire week since Monday trying to wrestle BizJets. Between this one and the Phenom, oh my gosh. Like the first phase of flight has just been absolutely a struggle. So I'm hoping today for better results. I do feel like I did some good things with the Phenom on my practice rounds, and we'll see if we'll see how this one goes, because we have the same type of challenge in that we are cleared up to 3,000 initially, and it's very difficult for these BizJets, at least for me, to level off at a low altitude and keep the speed and everything under control without either overspeeding or climbing through my initial altitude. So we're going to see how that goes. Okay, beautiful. Those can go there. That can come back to flight normal. Those are all fine. We're good there. We're good there. Those are all on. Probably going to need some lighting here before too long. I mean, it's still pretty light out. Good, Fixins. How are you doing with this aircraft, by the way? Want to fly Brownsville to Dallas-Fort Worth with me? I really do like this. You have to get the gear up and flaps up with 800 feet or you behind. Yeah, no doubt about that. Oh, and the Sovereign is the same way. I'll be darned. Yeah, it's just that's a key thing, is getting everything cleaned up early and then pulling the power back ever so slightly. 299 it's preset for us. They are rockets. I've already started. Okay, Fix, that's cool, man. Just hang with me and it'll be good. It'll be all good. 3,000 set radar vectors. So we're going to take the we're off of runway 13, so that's going to be 132 degrees for the initial climb. Yeah, so let's bring it around. (132). Oh, you did. Oh, that's a good choice. Yeah, this has been a lot of fun. I think it's every bit as good as the Fly Simware one that we had back in the day, as well as the Caronado one. I think it's every bit as good as those, and I love that it has jet card integration. That's, I think, fantastic. All right, and then these little click spots here are actually really nice. They help out, and if you don't know about those, you can turn those on in the EFB, and they give you these little, like, yaw damper, autopilot, ALT. You can adjust VS versus IS, course heading, and so it's, instead of looking down here, you've got it right out in front of you here. So it's really cool. You could never get it to fly. Yeah, I actually thought the Caronado Falcon was pretty good. It had a little weird quirk, though, with the engine startup. And I don't remember what it was, but if you loaded it in a certain way, like, you could not get it started. So that was the only thing I didn't like about it. The Fly Simware one was actually very good also. But I do like this one. All right, so we basically have a nice short taxi up Bravo to 13, and then we're out here. We're gonna plan on flying runway heading, probably getting a left-hand turn, and that's going to be radar vectors to Corpus Christi. Yeah, it has, but between this and the Phenom, it's replaced the Learjet for me also, and I do have the 2024 version, but I can't get it configured, and I have tried to do SPAD, and I'm not enough of a computer scientist to work SPAD, so I have just kind of like, I'm not going to waste time with it, man. Get it figured out. Let me know when it's user-friendly, and I'll rock and roll. Yep, there you go, Fixie. I think that's a very, very good way to put it. All right, so everything's in. We're ready to go, I think, here. Now let's give Tower a call and be ready. Be off with us here. Hey, Tower. Falcon November 11816 is ready for taxi.
Falcon 816, runway 12, taxi via Bravo.
13 via Bravo, Falcon 816. All right, I am going to put in, oh, I got to put in a couple things here. Sorry, guys. 6634. TARA, and then departure's on 2070. Okay, so that's good, and that's updated. I think we're good to go. So straight ahead, Bravo, and before we do that, let's go ahead and we'll set flaps and slats. Slats plus 20 degrees of flaps on the move. Wonderful. My seat right. Everything good? Yeah, we're good. Ooh, I did not set my brakes. I probably should take off the ground. Yeah, external power. Awesome. Everything else is good. And I'm gonna save a couple of frames even here. Can I put you away? I think I can. Just click spot there. Cool. Oh, mock trim on. Pitot heats to go. Yeah, we're fine. We are fine. Taxi light coming on. Let's rock. Alright, testing the steering and the brakes. Those are all good. And clear to the right. Oh man. Oh, that's pretty cool, Lori. Heck yeah. Oh, I look forward to seeing what you come up with, buddy. That's way cool. I love stuff like that. Alright, again, we're going to be runway heading. We're expecting to be given left-hand turn up to Corpus Christi. We got to make sure that we don't climb past 3,000, which is set. And I think we're going to do this. Let's arm the heading. And we're going to arm the VS mode for now. And let's do this here. Yeah, Brownsville Tower Falcon 11816, short of 13, ready for departure.
Falcon 816, turn left heading 010, runway 13, clear for takeoff.
Left turn 010 and runway 13 cleared for takeoff. Falcon 816. 010. All right, here we go. Yeah, I think that stuff looks really fun. Ori, just don't inhale, right? Isn't that the key? Always exhale. Those are good there. Landing lights coming on. Pitot heat can come on. Whoops, that's not the pitot heat. That's the windshield. Sorry. There we go. And also, yes, don't touch the glass while it still glows. Now, I love watching those videos, man. They come across my YouTube Shorts feed all the time. And those dudes, they make it look so easy. And I know that there's no way it's as easy as they're making it look. But some of the stuff that you can create is just, it's out of this world, man. It's so cool. It's such an interesting science because you have to keep the glass at a certain temperature to do certain things. And so they'll manipulate it a certain way, and then it'll cool off, and they'll have to put it back in and warm it up a little bit. And yeah, it's so cool. All right, we're here, and again we're looking at 111. Coming up, coming up, coming up. Auto throttle. Hey, Iowa Scotsman, what's going on? Good to see you, Ron. Gear coming up. Clean up flaps early, and looking pretty good here. Let's go yaw damper autopilot.
Okay,
Climbing
contact valley departure. See you.
over to departure. Falcon 816. See ya. See now, this did not capture vertical speed correctly, though. That was not good. All right. I'm not sure if that was me or what, but all right. Departure. Good evening, Falcon. November 11816 is 1,300, climbing 3,000.
Falcon 11816, valley departure, radar contact, climb maintain 15,000, 15,000, and you'll clear direct to Corpus Christi VOR.
Climb and maintain 15,000 and direct to Corpus Christi VOR, Falcon 816. Let's see, yeah, I got a little fast here. Hello, Mr. Sonante. Welcome. Enter. I can go nav mode now. Okay. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Hold on here, folks. We need to be tracking the FMS. Oh, jeez. There we go. Alright, let's try that again. Nav mode. Now we're tracking it. Welcome in, JPC. We're doing a little three-hole punch tonight. Yeah, or you know it does if you're actually tracking the correct nav source. I have heard that that is helpful. right, now we're going. Now we're cooking with butter. And I'm going to go ahead, since we're in vertical speed mode,
Southwest 1984, descend and maintain
I'm going to
2000.
attempt to get myself up to about 250 and then rock and roll. Of course, he's sharing some glass blowing stuff. Heck yeah! Look at that! Look at that! I agree, Ori. This is a
1816, contact Houston Center 128.6.
128.6 Falcon 816. We'll see it. Houston Center, good evening. Falcon November 11816, 6,000, climbing 15,000 direct to Corpus Christi.
November 11816, Houston Center, climb maintain flight level 400.
Climb maintain 400, Falcon 816. That's what I'm talking about.
26 Echo Sierra, we're descending
That's
down
what I'm talking about.
200, direct Papa Sierra X-ray.
Okay, I think I can go auto throttle here. And it'll give me a nice little vertical, little VNAV climb. There's 256. Let's do a speed. Actually, let's do a climb power. I think that locks me in at 250. Yeah, there we go. Look at our rate of climb. Oh, Nelly.
Victoria altimeter 3000. Pilot discretion will maintain 8,000.
Ori, this is where you're going? Dude. That's going to be so cool. Pretentious Glass Company. I love it. I love it. Yep, where you are. We're going full Artemis mode. Oh, that's from Forsty's Link. I got you. Don't spill your Stella. On one side, Stella. On this side, little Sunkist.
United 1743. Can I take another 5 away?
1743. That's approved. Alaska 3249, Albuquerque Center closed. Better service terminated. Frequency change approved.
Yeah, this plane doesn't mess around, man. It gets going, and it gets going.
November 26 Echo Sierra, expect visual
All right,
approach
through
from 118.
10,000. Let's turn some lights off.
26 Echo Sierra.
And we can turn the automatic start back to ground. Everything else here is good. Walk around if we want to. Use the lav and all that stuff. Everything else I think is good up there. So I know we have at least a couple guys on tonight. This is what you're doing. Make your own glass. Oh, oh man! Oops! What happened? Corning Museum of Glass, dude. Man, that's not bad. $40 to do that. That's not bad. So oh, there you go. In-depth glass blowing. Getting a little bit more serious there. Huh. Tic-tac-toe. That's cool, man. That's way cool. Suncatcher. Oh, dude. I'm excited for you, man. Hey, Jake. That's going to be so much fun, Ori. Good for you, dude.
Marker 1038, descend to maintain flight level 240.
Nice. So you can go all the way through. Well, that's the whole thing. I'm sure they think, yeah, we'll get me in on a little intro course. We'll, charge $50, no big deal. Then they'll want to come back for more, and then that's when we'll crank it up a little bit. But you know what? If you can make some stuff, it's worth it, right? I don't know. that takes care of all the equipment and all the machinery, and I mean, it's a bargain.
Walker 1038 to send via Duncan.
That's way cool.
Arrival San Antonio altimeter 2907.
How's it going, Jake? Good to see you, man. Happy Friday, dude. Thanks for coming in. So this is the Houston wheel of, what are they calling this here? The ZHU's the wheel.
26 Sierra, proceed direct to Victoria Airport.
And the whole idea here is they've invited all kinds of ATC from all over the place to come in. They just spin a wheel, and the controllers, the wheel decides the position for the event. So, like our friend Slant Alpha, I was about to talk about him. He is covering some part of New Orleans. Let's see, where is Robert? Yeah, he's doing Tower for New Orleans, and then I know Shadowmage is controlling down here somewhere as well, and there's probably some others. I wish I would have known a little bit earlier. I could have planned a flight from Brownsville over here to New Orleans, but you know, as it stands, they don't learn about it until fairly late. I bet he is busy. But what a cool idea. Fun event, and again, it's been going for 2.5 hours, so we're kind of figuring that, you know, it's probably likely that this is going to close as we're en route here. And if that's the case, I mean, so be it. We know we always pick up the tail end of these FNOs because we start really late. But that's all right. We're going to make our way into Dallas-Fort Worth and just enjoy it. Yeah. Trying to figure out how to spend your newfound free time at night. Well, it looks like you're still looking for a good idea if you're here. I mean, like, there's got to be a lot of better choices, but I'm glad you're here. I mean, don't get me wrong. Let me give you a link here that might help you out, Jake. This is one of the things I used to love to do when I was a little bit more deeply into photography. I love to go out and I love to shoot at the blue hour, and it remains my favorite time to shoot. But read a little something about the blue hour, man, and go out and grab your favorite camera and go out and grab a couple of shots. It is the most, in my opinion, the most challenging time to shoot, but it can create some of the most amazing pictures that you've ever seen. So you finish your PPL. Oh, on Tuesday? Hey, man. Yeah, dude. Not eager. Your wallet is not eager to start on instruments. Understood. Yeah, take a little break, dude. And congrats, man. Well, then I know what you're gonna do, man. Just go fly in the evenings, right? Okay, well, okay, or get yourself a camera. Yeah, dude, I used to spend a lot of time taking pictures back when my kids were in school. And anyway, I wonder if I have any examples of some blue hour stuff. I ended up towards the end, I was taking more like sports pictures and some senior pictures, a few wedding shots. Getting out and doing like legit, you know, blue hour stuff. You kind of really have to.
Houston Center, good evening. American 2625 is leaving 13,000, climbing flight level 370.
Kind of have to have a little time.
2625 Houston Center, hello, climb maintain, flight level 370, squawk 7422.
7422 and climb and maintain 370, American 2625.
Man, I got a lot of. I posted a lot of sports back before I lost my access to my Facebook page.
Houston Center, roger.
Posted a lot of sports photos. That's what I did. Like the last 5 years, seems like that's all I did.
Sorry, United 844, you departing?
No, I'm coming in for arrival at George Bush.
United 844 might be on the wrong frequency. Switch back and ask us for the frequency again.
They gave me 28.7, but nobody's answering. 9844.
Oh, that sounds like Rock Valkyrie.
135.17.
United 844, I don't. I'll try to see if I can get you the right person. I don't.
9844, ident.
I don't know if you could see this or not, but here's one of my. This is a little bit more of a camera obscura.
Houston Center, American 3311 is climbing 7,800.
Tim!
13,000.
Hello!
United 844, contact
I
Houston
should
approach
really
120.05.
pay attention to what I'm doing here.
120.05, Houston approach, United 844.
Was that American 3311 last calling?
Paper.
American 3311, Houston Center, climbing 10, flight level 250.
Tim, how are you?
Flight level
Happy
250,
Friday, man.
3311. There 26 Echo Sierra.
Very nice
airport,
to
12
see you,
o'clock
sir.
And 8 miles reported Victoria Airport at site. We got the airport at site, 26 Echo Sierra. Or 26
Houston to
Echo Sierra,
Atlanta.
visual
Hey,
1.18,
baby.
Contact Victoria Tower.
That's what I'm talking
Clear for the
about.
visual 18 and over to tower, 26 Echo Sierra, thanks.
Houston Center, good evening, Talon 22, about 1.51 here.
Talon 22, Houston Center, follow discretion, maintain 11,000, the lost on altimeter 29990.
2990, pilot discretion, 11,000, Talon 2.
Qantas 3, Monterey Center closed, radar service terminated, frequency change.
Yeah.
Good day.
All this stuff that's out there on Facebook, and I can't access any of it because I've lost my. Well, I got rid of my phone, and so I can't log back in. And so all this stuff I put out there, it's still out there, but there's a pretty good shot. This is a shot of my son. This is a blue hour shot. You did Dallas Fort Worth to San Antonio earlier? Yeah, what are you flying, Tim? Nice to see him, man. That's my boy doing his senior pictures. Man, that seems like just yesterday. Holy cow. So anyway, blue hour. It's fun. It's challenging. No doubt about that. These are fun to look at. Fun to look at. Golly. I took a lot of pictures.
Del Rio, altimeter
That's awesome.
29990.
2990, Talon 2.
Channel 22, follows discretion, maintain
All right.
6,000.
Last one. I promise I'm done after this.
I was discretion.
Did a little,
6,000.
737 stuff. All right, very cool. Southwest and American. Awesome. Awesome.
Channel 22, amend your altitude. Are you able to WeBox at 6,000?
I could sit here and look at these old pictures for all night long. All right, focus.
Channel 22,
I'm focused now.
WeBox, how to maintain 6,000.
Locked in, baby. So we're north to Corpus Christi. We're just about to make the turn here, and we're climbing through 360. We're still doing pretty good.
1038, contact, San Antonio
1,000
approach
feet a minute. We've
126.1.
got like 3,200 yet to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, life is good. Got a semi-fresh bottle of Diet Dr. Pepper. Here's to you.
Channel 22, contact lost on approach 119.6.
119.6 altitude.
Yep, 400. We're in there. We're good. And our profile. Actually, I think we need to get leveled out. Then I can kind of take a look at that. But looking okay so far. Almost pulled the trigger on an R6 Mark III. I don't know what exactly. I've shot cannons all my life, but I don't know about an R6 Mark III. Let's take a look at that sucker. Mirrorless full frame. Oh, lordy. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Yo. Yo. Wow. Yeah, what do I have? It's a 5D. Wait. I think I have a 5D Mark II. You're looking at almost 2 decades. I'm asking Chat GPT. Ah, bonsoir, mon ami. Hello, Pierre Luck. Yeah, and here's what Chat GPT says. You're looking at almost 2 decades of camera evolution. The Mark D, or the 5D Mark II was revolutionary in 2008. The Mark III is a hybrid. Oh, we're just about to level off here. So yeah, mirrorless versus DSLR. Oh my goodness, 32.5 megapixel. Oh man. 5-axis stabilization. Shoots 7K raw. Wow. Wow. Yeah, man, you would be quite happy with that, I think. And yes, you're 100% correct. The camera body is the cheapest part of your purchase. Yes, yes, it is. Yeah, that's a solid camera. That's about that'll get you started. But yeah, so then, like you say, you know, you're gonna need some glass with that. You need extra batteries. You're gonna need a way to store it. You know, like a case. You're gonna need a tripod. You're gonna need probably an external flash. You're gonna need some kind of remote trigger. You're gonna need some. You're gonna need some editing software. You know. Oh, you have a B&H camera up to 9,000? Yeah. Don't need L series class. Well, I mean, it is at the end of the day, right? It's a lot like any other hobby, right? You know you're going to get out of it what you put into it. And so if you invest at a moderate level, that's what you're gonna like. You're gonna dive into it at that moderate level, and that might be perfect. I mean, it might be perfect, but like what you're looking at is a very much a professional level camera, and so you know maybe that's what you want to do. Maybe you want to be shooting weddings. Maybe you want to be shooting graduations. You know, maybe you want to be on the sideline of a college football game or something like that. Yeah. Ori has the Kodak with the square bulb. No, you do not, Ori. That's the best. I miss those. You have an iPhone 15 Pro. It's always in your pockets. Yeah, Tim, that is the truth too, man. That's 99% of the world's pictures are taken right here. And that's honestly what's kind of gotten me away from my camera, and I'm ashamed to admit that. But the ease and, you know, just the convenience of being able to take pictures on my phone versus, you know, dragging your camera out, charging the batteries and all that stuff. And it's like at family events too. That's what I loved. I love shooting people. And so, I mean, it was fun enough. People kind of expected it of me because I was that guy. The camera, always had the camera guy. But I mean, a camera versus just a little phone, like it's less intrusive, and yeah. So you'd want to go into the wildlife and landscape, yeah. So man, that's a cool style of photography. Very, very challenging. My wife has always wanted me to. She's always dreamed of getting a really high quality picture of a moose. And
Houston Center, radar contact.
I mean, that is just so.
3000, advise you Victoria Airport in sight.
Shooting wildlife, shooting landscape, man, it's just so. It's just so difficult.
3311 contact Fort Worth Center 135.17. 3517 American 3311, thanks.
I'll pair that with a float plane. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Okay. Yeah, I should have said that. It always does sound funny when I say shooting people. I've got to stop looking at these. This has been fun. It's a trip down memory lane. All right, heading to San Antonio, guys, and looking pretty good. I think it's kind of getting late, golden hour-y, blue hour-ish. Appreciate you guys stopping by. It's the MelvinLeroy channel. Oh, the pun. That's right, Tim. Some of my best shots I got one night. I just got lucky, completely lucky. We had a great lightning storm outside of town.
American 1611 East on 11.
Center, good evening. It's Air Mexico 9800, about 21
Or that's why we get
east of
along so
Laredo,
well,
north
man.
of the Cedar Center.
Mexico 9800 Houston Center, radar contact, squawk 7341.
7341.
This is my son and I one night in front of a campfire when we were camping out. The long exposure. Hey Chris, this was a fun one. I took a photography class one time and we did a little bit of steel wool. That was fun. Oh man, let me tell you, it's such a fun hobby though. It's a great way to spend time. And man, oh man. That was such a cool night, Ori. That was the spot we that was our traditional first place to camp every year, because it was, generally speaking, it was kind of the first place that sort of thawed out, was dry and all that stuff. And so
1611 lower, is that what he's asking?
yeah, we just kind of got, it was him and I at the end of the night.
That's approved, report back.
We were the only two still awake, and we just were talking about everything, man. I was showing him
16, descend and maintain flight level 350.
descend and maintain 350, November 11816. Yeah, we just were talking about everything that night. I was showing him constellations, and yeah, it was awesome. 350. Just one of those moments, man. You don't, and at the time, again, you don't even know. And I didn't know. I didn't realize until I got home and I saw the photo. I'm like, oh, that was really cool, man. All right, let's head down 350. I may have to pull back on the power a little bit here, so I don't overspeed. Yeah, it's the reason why photography is important. You know, I have photos of places that have been lost due to wildfires, and you know, I mean, it's just it's just crazy. Oh man, I used to love taking pictures of the wild horses that we have here near where I live, and this one came up right all the way up to me. It's not smart to do this, but I saw this band of horses, and I parked and kind of went over the top of the fence because they were a little bit of ways, and I just wanted to kind of get away from the traffic a little bit, and I was taking pictures. And they, you know, wild horses are normally very curious anyway, and they'll come up to you, and they're pretty social, but they're shy enough that they like they get close but not too close. This old mare, man, she just came right up to me and let me pet her on the forehead, and it was so cool. It was just like a magical moment.
10,000.
Because usually what you get is this. Here's another example. I edited this a little bit. I used to like to make, I call them visual verses.
Center, hello.
This was a different band of horses, and this was a young Mustang. And let's just say he came up on me, and there was no fence out there. I just got out of the truck and was taking pictures, and he came up on me with his boys, and I'm like, oh, this might not be good. And I've shot horses, wild horses, for years, so I've never really had one. I've never really been in a situation where I felt like I'm in danger, because they're not typically like they'll bow up on you, and they'll let you know that you're in their territory, but they won't. It's not like they're going to come up and try to hoof you to death. But this old boy, this young boy, came up on me, and man, I tell you what, he was putting on a show, and he had all of his mares behind him, and he's like, you're in my house now, boy.
But, man,
I got a bunch of great pictures of him. Holy cow, did he show off for me? It was so good.
Okay, so what are you looking for?
So good.
Sorry, Sierra limit up for report back.
All right, I've got to stop. All right, there we go. Yep. Well, we're getting a little quick. Not too bad, though. Dad had a photo of an ancestor. The only writing was 1863. Oh, wow. Oh, man. That's awesome, man. That's almost as old as photography gets, dude. That's cool. All right, I don't want to slow down quite yet. So
Cargo 3051 Eastern Center,
let's keep it, 93% or so.
Good afternoon, Houston Center, South 257 is at 370.
All right, I'm gonna take a look here. Dallas Fort Worth arrival ATIS.
November 1138, level 45.
November 1138, Houston, hello.
Information Foxtrots. Altimeter 299.3. Winds are 170 at 12, gusting 18. So we were expecting 13 right. They are now saying simultaneous visual approaches to either 13 right, 18 right, 17 center left. All right, so which one of these makes the most sense for us?
Sorry, Southwest 525 Houston, hello.
Center Frontier Flight 3913, 330.
Frontier 3913 Houston, hello.
Houston Center, Southwest 2623, level 5, level 30.
Corporate aviation ramp is clear up here. Although I guess there's not that much difference landing here and taxiing around versus landing here. But maybe we'd get like a 17 center or 17 left. Nah, we wouldn't want. I mean, we could make that work, I guess. It might make a little more sense to land over on this east side, because that way we're taxiing back up here to the corporate ramp versus
Southwest 2623 calling.
over here. But I don't know.
Yeah, we're calling.
Since we're coming clear up here to B1, we could easily be back
Over
to
1138, descend via Duncan to arrival, landing
kind of
south,
over to the east side here. I think we'll just leave it sort of loose, and yeah.
Diamond who?
Making a little bit of a turn here, it looks like.
Roger, welcome back.
Very nice. Very nice. No brakes, float long, roll out. Yeah, either way, I mean, it's going to be a bit of a taxi no matter what. So, that's okay. Got some traffic out in front of us here.
Southwest 257, descend via Lakes 4, arrival landing South Austin, altimeter 29907.
Descend via Lakes 4, and they're landing south.
Hi, Kevin.
7 for Southwest 257.
Welcome in, my friend. You know, one thing I've not messed with too much in this airplane is any kind of a traffic system. I guess I'm assuming if I go TARA that it's going to show me on one of these screens if there happens to be some traffic, that like the ones that just are out in front of us here. But maybe not. I'm actually just happy that it's gone as smooth as it has so far. Really happy with that. I wonder if we requested it, if we could get the visual runway 1. The ultimate one for us would be the visual 17 center or 17 right. No, it looks like they're departing 17 right.
Service terminated, Squawk IFR, contact Victoria's Tower.
So maybe we could request a visual 17 center.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know. Kevin, happy Friday, man. Good to see you. Chris is almost calling it a night. Well, me too. 28 minutes, 29 minutes. I think we're a little closer than that, honestly. I think we're, maybe it's about there.
American 1611, pilots discretion, maintain 7,000. Crash at 16,000, the Corpus.
So you have all these Charleses and Henrys, and you're Calvin. That's a great name, Calvin. Ori, I didn't know that. That's cool. That's an awesome name, dude.
That is 2198, Houston Center, climbing maintain flight level 2.
I hope I remember to call you that. That's a great name.
American 1611, pilot's discretion, maintain 16,000, the Corpus Christi altimeter 29907.
16,000.
Yeah, sounds like you need to retrieve that phone call or that photo, Ori. No doubt about it.
We're at flight level 330.
American 2625, descend and maintain flight level 350.
Descend and maintain 350, American 7625.
Center, how you doing? Astrojet 262 on the ground at Brownsville with Alpha.
Excited that there is an update to this particular aeroplane. I'm going to make the update after the stream tonight.
Altitude Juliet 262, which side of the airport are you at?
Still going strong.
We're on the FBO
What a
ramp,
fun
which
event. I hope
is on the east side.
Hope Slanty's doing well. Anybody end up?
Astrojet 262, runway 18, taxi via
Where did Shadowmatch
Alpha,
end up?
correction, Bravo,
Anybody know?
cross runway 13 at Bravo, advise open short.
Alright, 18 via Bravo, crossing 13 at Bravo, advise hold short, Astrojet 262.
Really cool. We even had some tower down here at Brownsville. That's awesome. If any of you are listening from the event tonight and you're an ATC, thank you. This has been so much fun.
United 63. United 63, Houston Center, squawk 5162. Box 5162.
Now I can't get the, there we go, yeah. Cool. Yeah, these guys, they do a nice job down here. No question about that.
November 11816, contact Fort Worth Center 135.17.
13517, November 11816. Good night.
See ya.
Fort Worth, hello, Phenom. Excuse me, Falcon, November 11816 at 350.
November 11816, Fort Worth Center, hello.
Okay. You
Fort Worth
keep,
Center, Southwest 1330, we're at 240, we're ready to go whenever you are.
all right. Chris, sleep well, my friend. Have a very, very good weekend. I'm back on tomorrow afternoon.
Southwest 4207. Southwest 1338.
Got a couple of flights planned in X-Plane 12, so take care, buddy.
Oh, gotcha. I'll hand you off to the list. That's all right.
Fort Worth Center, Delta 893, passing flight level 201 for flight level 230.
I am planning on doing one more flight after tonight, after this flight, by the way. Gonna hop in the Cowan Sim H145 and do a little VFR flight around Niagara Falls. Ah, you got it. He's right behind us. I don't know if you can see him, I'm sure. Cody Bear. Yeah. He says hello in his own way, I'm sure. So, Tim, I am doing the Miami Live.
Yeah, I did 419, center pilot discretion, maintain flight level 240.
I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to do the Fearless 747-200. Wish me luck. So I'm gonna do a little something. There's a Medellin Regional Day, which I've never done before.
American 1214 Fort Worth.
Down in Columbia. And I've got the Q400 queued up, no pun intended, the Q400 ready to go for that. And then the Miami event afterwards, so should be fun. I'm assuming you'll be down there in Miami as well. All right, boom 7. Yeah, they've got us in a pretty good spot there. All right, Ori. Calvin, you're out of here.
419, contact Fort Worth Center 133.3.
Have a good sleep. Thanks for being here, man. You've been here. No apologies, man. You've been here over an hour already. So, great talking to you as always. And maybe see you tomorrow. If not, have a great weekend.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll see.
Oh, I was going to go check out here. Let's see.
2474, contact.
Nav.
13.55, okay.
So it's kind of got everything in here right now. Top of drop here in about 21 miles. On the arrival, we're looking at, we need to be down between 30 and 24 at F-dub and 290 on the speed. Kilo 23 and 20. Bobby. Slow down a little bit. 19 and 17. Curly 270, 15, 13. And Mo. And then ultimately Delmo 210 and 12.
United 1475, contact Houston Center 126.95.
So let's see what we have here.
All towards center, good evening, United 1949, climbing 300 inbound, correct.
United 1949, forward center.
Okay. 12,000. The only thing it doesn't have in here is I should say, the speeds. So, but again, that's all kind of in here, more or less. I've had a little bit of trouble, honestly, with the configuring my VNav. So I always use this as just like a little bit of a guide, but not the gospel, obviously. So, and since we have ATC, I'm not super worried about it. But last night I ended up with a situation, situation where I was way too high.
Calling Delta 471.
Yeah, so
Southwest
I was coming into a spot. First of all,
so you're fine.
how about this airport name? Oberpfaffenhofen Airport. And I waited, and my top of drop was just way too low, so I had to do a full little 180 of shame and then pick it back up and come on in. I ended up making a pretty nice landing, but
Just making sure you're here.
yeah, I'm not quite one with the VNav just yet. Oberpfaffenhofen traffic. That was something else, man. I'm telling you what. That was a fun flight, though. It was a Cont Flight Services. We flew from ISL to over here to Fiumicino, and then up to Oberpfaffenhofen. Been a lot of fun.
Alright, continue to climb.
Hey, by the way, I don't know if anybody here is interested in Greenland sceneries, but MK Studios has a really cool sale going on right now. It's a great way to, like, I ended up picking up like 6 sceneries for $20 or something like that, and I'm going to start flying these
American 2209,
here
Houston Center
in the next little bit, but go check out, it's over on the Orbix store, and it's a limited time deal here, and I don't make a cut, by the way, in any way from these, but I do like the MK scenery stuff, and so yeah, I was pleasantly surprised, because
American 2209, Houston Center.
I've been looking for, you know, an opportunity to kind of bolster my Greenland stuff, and yeah.
American 2209, forward center.
I'll go for 2209, sorry about that.
Yeah, no worries for the 4th time, Houston Center, 128.07.
4th time, ouch, baby.
12807, 2209.
I better pay attention too. I don't want to be that guy.
Unit 1949, descend of pilot discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Descent discretion 240, 1949.
Delta 47 Lima, descend of pilot discretion, maintain flight level 240. November 816, descend of pilot discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Pilot's discretion, maintain 240, November 816.
United 1949, Runway.
Alright, let's try this. Let's do a little indicated airspeed descent. And
American 2485.
whoa, yeah, that's why I don't like doing the IAS mode. It climbs initially to achieve its goal, its airspeed goal. We don't want that.
17,300 for flight level 233. Frontier 3196, Fort Worth Center, hello, climb and tank level 270. Flight level 270, Frontier flight 3196.
Yeah, the indicated airspeed climb and descent,
Center, hello,
at least for me, in most aircraft, are tricky. And maybe I should pull back the speed a little bit before I engage that, and then it would do what it's supposed to do. But
American 2625, Fort Worth Center, hello.
yeah, I don't know. Anyway, down to 240. We're going to go at about 1,900 feet
United 624, contact Houston
per minute here, and heading into the Dallas area. Look how great that looks. I love the night lighting in this sim. Something else, man.
Thai Triaca Delta, Fort Worth Center, hello. Climb maintain 51310. Walker 5617, Fort Worth Center, hello. United 2306, Fort Worth Center, hello. November 816, contact Fort Worth Center 133.3, what's that?
133.3, November 816. Good night. Center, good evening. November 11816 out of 330 descending 240.
November 11816, Fort Worth Center, descend via booth 7 arrival, DFW altimeter 29904.
Descend via the booth 7 and 29904, November 11816. Alright, so booth 7, that means we can go all the way down to 12,000.
United
And
2306, contact Fort Worth Center 135.17.
I'm wondering, I'm thinking we're probably maybe well past. Yeah, we're already a little bit high.
United 1949, Fort Worth Center, descend via
I think this might be our descent path, and we're over the top of it. So I'm going to pull back on the power a little bit, or a lot. I'd like to get my speed down a little bit, and we're also going to increase our rate of descent just ever so slightly, like 2,500-ish. Yeah, because that F-dub, we should have been between 300 and 240, and we passed that. And we're still at 300 at Kilo. Oh, so yeah, see, our airspeed's good. At Kilo 290, but we're supposed to be at 230 or below. So we've got a little bit of work to do here at Kilo. Yeah. So let's get that speed off here a little bit. 2,500 should get us there, and if not, we'll we can put some speed brakes out.
875, contact Fort Worth Center 135.17.
135.
And we can go like 3,000 feet per minute, and we'll get caught up eventually there. Yeah, I like our speed right now. 270. We got to get down to below 230. So we're doing good. I may even go ahead and increase this a little bit. 2850. See how that treats our airspeed here. We're all the way back to like 50% on the N1 here. While we are messing around, let's go to descent, maybe.
Tether 1338, contact Lone Star approach 125.02.
So 112, 117. Okay, that looks good. Checking in on the arrival latest, which is now Gulf 29904. Still landing the same. We're still just a bit high. Just a bit high. About 1,000 feet too high. Our airspeed though looks good. So I'm going to continue to just increase. I don't really want to go much more than about 3,000 feet per minute. I don't know why. It just doesn't feel quite right. I'm going to put the speed brakes out, because we need to be below 190 at Beauvais. Just for a minute here, I think we'll be alright. Could our airspeed drop off?
Number 11816, contact Lone Star approach 125.02.
2502, 11816, see it.
See ya.
2502.
United 1949, contact Lone Star approach 125.02.
Oh man. Lone Star approach, hello, November 11816, descending through 210. We have information Gulf. Shoot, I should have said we're also on the
33 Whiskey, left turn heading 27.
Bove 7 with Gulf. Dang it.
First, good evening, United 1949, operator
1949, Lone Star, welcome. United 419, to maintain 4,000.
4,000.
Number 33 Whiskey, thank you. Right turn heading 360.
Alright, well, we've caught up. We're doing good now. Hello, Star. Hello, November 11816, 18,400.
Number 11816, Lone Star, flying the visual 18, right?
Visual 18 right, 11816. Alright, let's get that back to a manageable 2,000 feet per minute. Visual 18 right. And I tell you what, I have the hardest time picking out the runways here. So 18 right is
Number 33 Whiskey, I see you turning west
on
down
the west side.
260.
Okay, on the west side. All right, and it's the not the farthest. It's where it's the one on the right hand side. Okay, 18 right.
Turning 210.
Can we find it? That's going to be the question. So I'm going to set up just as a backup here. I'm going to set up the ILS 18 right.
That makes it 2,500. That's perfect fine.
Can I do it? How do I get rid of this? I am not sure how to get rid of.
Number 33 Whiskey, get the DFW airport side.
Alright, well, you know what? We may just have to roll with it here, guys.
33 Whiskey, roger, inner or left downwind runway 17 left.
Right downwind for 17 left.
33 Whiskey, negative left downwind runway 17 left.
Going down. We're going down 12,000, so we've got 2 to go. And airspeed's getting a little quick here. We're supposed to be 280. Yeah, we're just going to fly. We're not going to worry about setting this up. I'm feeling good about our visual conditions here. I could set it up here 111.9er.
Delta 469, do you have the love field side?
Okay.
Love field side.
There's the localizer
Delta
frequency.
469, clear visual approach, only 13 left,
And
contact
the-
Love Tower 123.7.
5,000 to go.
0.7 visual approach to.
We'll let the
13
speed
left,
come all the
469.
way off here too, to about down to 250. All right, baby.
United 419 left turn heading 270.
Left 270.
Once we get past Delmo, we'll be vectored northbound, kind of on a right-hand downwind. And there's 12,000 speeds coming off. 250, I think it's okay. Somewhere between 250 and, 240 is probably okay. We do need to be mindful that we've got some big iron flying in here, so we don't want to get too slow. There's a glide path. And we will switch from FMS track to the ILS here in just a second. I'm kind of bummed that I don't know how to change this approach.
Remember, Tree Whiskey, we're going to use to get directional.
Tree Whiskey, I transferred you to Tower. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. Just, are you entering a downwind? What are you doing?
Tree Whiskey, sorry about that, we're just going to disconnect.
Yeah, bummer. Yeah, I'll have to investigate that a little bit. I don't know why that's being so tricky, but that's okay. We're doing all right. Speed continues to bleed off, maybe a little early, but you know what? That's okay. We can put flaps down, by the way,
United 419 left
under
turn
200.
Localizer, advisory at the field site.
Left 150, capture the localizer, all is going ahead.
91949, send to maintain 4,000, vectors and final.
4,000, United 1949.
Southwest 1338, send to maintain 3,000.
There's the airfield right there, guys.
3,000, Southwest 1338.
Baines cam.
I have field.
9419, clear visual approach, runway 17, center contact, DFW tower 126.55, so long.
Clear visual approach, 17 center contact tower.
Number 11816, send to maintain 3,000, vectors to final.
Just set and maintain 3,000, 11816. So now we can let the speed come off for sure. Let's go back to vertical speed mode. And let's just pull it down here. Oh, that's increasing, sorry. Let's go down. I don't know why it's at 50s here, but
Our approach good.
like 1,500 feet a minute ought to be pretty good, pretty controllable.
Record 2485, Lone Star, good evening. Plan the visual 18 right. Visual
We
18
are
right,
right on the glide slope right now, so for what it's worth. And update the heading bug. And let's go into heading mode. And then let's change our course to be the nav 1. All right, cool. So 176 needs to be the course.
Delta 47, lead a Lone Star approach. Plan the visual 1, runway 177.
Planning visual 177 position.
Departure 934, 4,000 on the fork, 3 departure.
United 34 contact Lone Star departure. And they're going to be on 118.55.
118.55, sorry about that, United 34.
Okay, there we go.
And United 1949.
IBXN, is that right?
Center as well.
Yeah, 1949, plan the visual 17 center.
No, IVYN should be what we're looking at.
This is 1949.
111.90. That's fine. All right. Longer. And 807. Sorry, 200. This is our decision height. Okay, very good. Okay, looking good. On our way down to 3,000 through 9, and time for some lights. Air starts armed.
Approach, good evening, American
And
7625.
probably should put the seatbelts back on.
Via the Move 7 with Golf.
American 2625, Lone Star approach, plan the visual runway 18 right.
Landing visual 18 right, American 7627.
United 1949, left turn heading 270. Heading 270, 1949. Southwest 1338, descend to maintain 2,500, left turn heading 240.
2,500, 240, Southwest 1338.
The other day I adjusted my seat position. I almost feel like I've moved myself too far back. That's all right. It's my old blind eyes.
Approach Synaptic 001, descending down through 12,000.
I could use my glasses, but
approach, good evening, fund the visual 17 center.
what kind of madness would that be?
Can we get an ILS?
By the end of the day, I tell you, my eyes are dusty and tired, and so I'm just not going to do it. And you can't make me.
Sorry, we'll expect ILS 13 left, Synaptic 001. Yeah, 1949, left turn in 210, capture log.
That's 210 to the left, destination place.
Southwest 1338, left turn heading 170, capture localizer.
That's 170, capture localizer, 1338.
I could bring the speed back a little bit more. Probably time to get into flaps range here.
November 816, turn right heading 090, vector Stefano.
Right turn, 090, November 816.
Southwest 1338, Love Airport at your 10 o'clock, 10 miles per day.
We got to the side, Southwest 1338.
So 1338, clear vision left approach, runway 13 left, contact left tower 123.7.
Let's go vision post 137, go to tower 123.7. Have a good night, Southwest 1338.
United 1949, DFW Airport, 12 o'clock, 15 miles per day.
Right, 1949.
1949, clear visual approach from my 17 center, contact DFW tower 126.55.
Clear visual 17 center, tower 26155, United 1949, good evening.
Awesome. Man, it's nice of these guys to stay on. I know it's a little bit late.
Star approach. Good evening, it's Air Mexico 9800, leading flight
Really appreciate that.
Number 7 arrival. At Burlington Hotel.
All right, we've got lights on. We are heading down to 3,000. Got
November 816, turn right heading 150, intercept the localizer.
150, intercept the localizer, November 816. Okay.
Delta 1170. Delta 1117.
I did not like that. Let's go heading mode here first. Get us. Oh my goodness! What the heck? Alright, 150.
Approach, good evening, Southwest 1583, 14,500, sending me the road 4.
I think we blew right through the localizer.
Right, 16 through the localizer, turn right heading 210 to join DFW 12 o'clock, 15 miles from state.
Alright, 210, and we do have the field in sight. November 816.
Right, 16, thanks, clear visual approach, right 18 right.
Clear for the visual 18 right, November 816. Alright, yeah, we're all the way. All the way over. There's our runway right there.
2485.
Synaptic 1 to set up maintain 4000.
Limit to 4,000, Synaptic 1.
I'm going to go 210. And yeah, it was a super late turn there. Okay, let's get the speed. That's good. Flaps checked. Slats coming out.
3, 13,000, sending me the road 4.
So 1393 Lone Star approach for by 13 left.
And flaps 20. Now let's try to arm the approach.
1593 Lone Star approach for by 13 left.
See how this works. And again, we're looking for approach of 117, ref of 112. We could just fly this thing in here at this point, couldn't we? I want to see if it'll intercept. There she goes. All right, very nice. Cool. Very good. So, if we go missed, it's a right-hand turn. We're going to climb to 3,000, heading 250. Unless we're directed elsewise.
Center maintain 4,000, 2625.
By the ATC. Okay, there we go. Yep. 18 right. We're good to go. If we land, we're just going to roll it down and hang a left. We're getting really slow here now. I didn't mean to get quite so slow, quite so early.
Maintain maximum forward speed.
Yep. Sorry about that. We're speeding up 816. Yeah, we got way slow there. Too busy looking at charts.
Right, 16 contact east 3 tower 126.55.
2655, 816, see it.
And Sierra Yankee November 1.
Tower, good evening, November 11816 on the visual 18 right.
November 11816, Fort Worth Tower, good evening, runway 18 right, clear to land, wind 18088.
18 right, clear to land, November 11816. Alright, gear down.
United 1949,
and glide slope is captured.
17 right. Echo Mike from 17 right, United 1949. United 1949 on the other side of the runway, contact ground 121.65. On the other side to 1.65, United 1949, good evening.
Autopilot, I believe, is off. Yep, and the yaw damper disengaged. Okay, there we go. Our aircraft. Gears down.
Jump down 960.
3 green.
Flying out of Fort Worth. Contact departure now. Have a safe flight.
I'm just going to go flaps 20. I don't mind rolling down there a little ways. We're going to get all the way down past the southern part of the terminal anyway, so that's okay. And again, the strafing run continues. Bogies at 10 o'clock.
Today, Boeing
50 cals working well.
Alright, first you heard from Frontier Flight, similar call signs. Which Frontier Flight called?
49 and 94.
That's a trim, actually.
Right, Frontier Flight 4994, caution, similar call sign on frequency, Frontier Flight 4992. 2.
Trying to keep my speed up a little bit here, but I'm really not doing a very good job.
4, runway 17 right, line up and wait.
Yeah, if you can believe that, that's the trim sound. It does sound just like a machine gun, though.
Flying 287 heavy, Fort Worth Tower, good evening, Newport.
AFM, we calling taxi.
Flying 287 heavy, which runway are you expecting for departure?
18 left.
Roger, runway 18 left, taxi via Charlie Yankee, hold short of runway 18 right on Yankee.
Charlie, you'll show 18 right on Yankee, Boeing 287 heavy.
Welcome in, by the way, Niku. Good to see you. Sorry, I'm trying to focus here. Doing my usual bad job on a Friday night, but that's all right. Now, this is a massive, massive airport. I have never been here. I've been to Houston Intercontinental a couple, 3 times, but never been to DFW.
Frontier flight 4994, RNAV to T-Rex, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff. Frontier flight 4994.
Clear for takeoff, 17 right, RNAV T-Rex.
It's a little sporty, a little breezy down here.
Frontier flight 4992, Fort Worth Tower.
4992, go ahead.
Frontier flight 4992, be advised, similar call sign on frequency 49.
I think I'm gonna let it roll down here.
94, acknowledged.
So we got a ways to go.
Yep, we have the company traffic, acknowledged.
Hey, Footy.
Roger, Frontier flight 4992, runway 17 right, line up and wait.
17 right, line up and wait. 4992.
I will grab this next high speed
Flight
here.
4994, thanks for flying out of Fort Worth, contact departure now, have a safe flight.
Departure for 4994.
Thanks, Susie. I love this plane.
Oh, 287 heavy, confirm we said Yankee or Zulu?
It's going to be Yankee, hold short of runway 18 right on Yankee.
Thank you, Yankee. Thank you, hold short of runway.
Thank you, Yankee. I like that. I like that a lot.
Speedback 27 Delta Mike Echo Fox.
Right, where are we at? Echo 4.
Mike Heavy, Fort Worth Tower, good evening.
November 11816 is clear on Echo 4.
November 11816, welcome to Fort Worth, where are you parking?
All the way around to the corporate ramp, 11816.
Roger, in that case, continue via Whiskey Lima, cross runway 18 left at contact ground 1 to 1.65.
All right, Whiskey Lima, cross 18 left and over to ground 0.5, 0.65, 11816. All right.
4992, thanks for your patience. RNAV to
Landing lights can come off.
7 right, clear takeoff.
And
RNAV T-Rex, 7 right,
just a little bit of left-hand turn over here. That was
Tower,
fun.
Evening American 2485.
That was a lot of fun. I like this plane. I do. Nice job, Contrail. Knocked it out of the park with your first aircraft. And there's an update. I'm pumped. We're not done, by the way. Stick around. We're going to hop in a helicopter. And it's not going to be the hoplite. It's not going to be the flying turkey wing here. It's going to be the H-145. Sorry, the H-125. And
Boeing 287 heavy.
yeah, we're going to be doing a little
runway 18 right.
VZNY challenge here. Passport challenge.
Yankee Echo Whiskey Fox.
Cross 18 left and contact ground.
American 2346, information hotel for taxi.
American 2346,
Ground, thanks for hotel.
I'm anticipating a bit of a left-hand turn, actually, now that I see what they're doing to us here.
Yankee Lima Echo Hotel, right, American 2346.
Ground hello, November 11816 on Whiskey Lima, heading up to the North Corporate Aviation ramp.
November 11816, ground hello, taxi Golf, Juliet Yankee to the ramp, good day.
Golf Yankee to the ramp, November 11816. Golf Juliet. Yankee. No, Golf Yankee. Yeah. So it's a left-hand turn right here. This is Golf. Look at those guys coming in. That looks so cool. You picked it up today. Oh, no, you were there. You were ready to fly with Conti last night, Footy, weren't you? The flying turkey leg. Man, I love that. I do. I love that helicopter. It is so fun. It's just completely manual and yeah, just a good time. Just a good time all the way around. Okay, let's see. What do I have up here? Probably can turn the anti-calls off. And whoa, let's focus here, shall we?
What's the right, Golf Yankee Juliet is an Echo Foxtrot Delta 232.
Affirmative.
Yeah, I think we're good right there. So Dallas Fort Worth, by the way, has some bespoke love in 2024. By the way, I did not know that until I flew out of here like a couple of weeks ago, and I'm like, oh man, this looks awesome. Yeah, Footy, it's tough. Like it is tough. They're getting harder and harder to find. You know, there's some really good ones. I don't know if you were not last night, but if you were around 2 nights ago. Wednesday night, Conti flew it down near Santos Dumont down there at Rio. There's a lot of Andy B's kind of in that like that east coast of Brazil. Of course, there's all kinds of them up in Greenland, but yeah, you're right. It's tough to find, and it's so satisfying when you actually pick one up and can track it. It's like, yeah, baby, let's go. We're going to hang right on Yankee. The first one coming up here is Zulu. And then we want Yankee. We're going to have a little landing watch party here while we're doing this too. Cool. Golly, the night lighting in Microsoft is so good. It is so good. Alright, this is Zulu. We need Yankee. I'm not even going to have a chance to watch this guy land, am I? Bummer. Alright, so be it. Spoils of war. We'll do this. Cool event, by the way, Houston. Nice job if you are one of the ATC. Thank you so much. That was well done. Nice and in control. Right down the touchdown zone. Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Meanwhile, heading to the corporate ramp. I mean, I could be talked into flying the turkey leg again if you guys are dying to see it. But I also don't mind flying the Cowan. Let me know. Let me know if you have a choice, if you have a preference.
Ground, good evening, American 2485, on Whiskey Lima.
Go over the top of the interstate or something right here. That's cool.
2485, ground, hello, where you parking?
Alpha 22, snack, please.
American 2485, thanks, pass behind the heavy 350 in front of you, runway, and you can text me right by Golf, Yankee.
Obviously, we'll be making a bit of a change to the time of day because if we're going to fly,
Golf,
you know,
Yankee, Lima, Echo, Juliet.
past Niagara Falls, man, we want to be able to see that place. Look at all those big heavies coming in. That's awesome. So good. Night flying. Night flying is such a vibe. I love it. There's our corporate aviation ramp, my friends. Let's get in here, shut it down, and hop in the Whirlybird. Happy Friday, guys. It's the Cowan. It's the 125. I think I might have said the 145. It's the 125. But like I said, it could very easily be the Mi-2. I mean, I am down for whatever. I think this is the... Yeah, this is where we're going. What do you feel like flying, Footy? Got a preference? Oh, I can't get across there. It's grass. Oh, that's the American hangar, by the way, the maintenance hangar. Okay, never mind. It is. It is. All right. We'll stick with the original plan. Birch. Brakes are set. Let's turn
Who was that, sir?
avionics off.
Yeah, go
Let's
ahead.
turn
At this moment, I don't know if we are or not. So on the safer side, I would say try to get out as fast as possible.
Alright, okay, thank you much.
Fort Worth, ground, American
my
25,
Aiken click spots.
Whiskey Lima going.
Hey, what do we have? Oh, it's
terminal
Tex. What's up? What's up?
Saturday.
American 2655, thanks, Golf for the ramp.
50 months.
Taxi by Golf 2625. Good day.
It's so cool, Tex. Thank you, man. Welcome in, buddy.
Yeah, that's affirmative. At 11, or correction, 10 o'clock local, it'll be.
Pito, 10 local. Golly, they stayed on a long time. That's way cool. I appreciate that. And again, nice job tonight, Houston / Texas ARTC Sears. You did great. Yeah, you did great. All right, so I missed my parking spot, didn't I? Whoops. So let's take a couple of minutes here, if we don't mind here. Take a stretch. I'm going to switch aircraft and give you some lame AI music to listen to in the meantime. So hang tight. We'll come back. I'm going to be on the ramp at Niagara, KIAG. Grab your favorite whirlybird and let's do a little heli flying, shall we? See you in a minute. All right, let's turn this down a little bit and let's do some planning. So this is a New York VZNY passport challenge, so we need to file our flight plan first. And the basic idea here, if I can find it, is to just essentially pass by Niagara Falls, do a little sightseeing. Where Thunder of Niagara, yeah, so fly a VFR scenic route around one of North America's iconic natural wonders, complete a regional flight past the Niagara Falls checkpoint. So VFR only, depart at Niagara or Buffalo, pass within 3 nautical miles, and so yeah, we're gonna depart Niagara and land in Buffalo, and that should get us what we need, right? I mean, I don't know 100% where Niagara Falls is exactly, but somewhere in here, I would think. Anyway, we'll take off, we'll fly around the river, and we'll try to find it. We should be able to, right? It's right there. But in order to get credit, we need to file first, then connect. We're in H125. Light, Gulf. Actually, this might be... We may be considered a Eurocopter at EC35. Let me see what the official code is. EC35. Yeah, EC. Sorry, guys. Let me. An H125 is not recognized on the pilot client, so I need to figure out. I have it written down. Somewhere. I thought I did. Do I not? Oh, this is driving me nuts here. It's not like I have that many. All right, there it is. H145. It's an EC45, but I'm not an H145. I'm an H125. All right, well, we're gonna connect as an EC45, which means that I'm gonna do the same thing up here because I think those have to match. EC45. All right. KIAG. Ooh, we got some New York control here. Maybe we'll talk to somebody. Probably not, but... So what is it? It's 3. So 03 will be... Give me 20 minutes. I'm going to be looking at... What's our altitude up here? So we do have Buffalo airspace here, but they're... I mean, we're pretty much going to have to talk to somebody like right away to get into the Buffalo Charlie. So we've got bridges and things at 1,000, 1,700. So what would make sense? Probably we'll do 15. Whoops, not 1599, 1,500 feet, and then we'll just avoid. We'll be all right. Timmy, you're out of here. Take care, buddy. See you tomorrow. I'm on tomorrow afternoon, as you know. Probably about 40 minutes. I don't know if it'll take that long. And we're southeast bound. Bum 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 bum. No remarks. No remarks. All right, so that's now filed. And what else do I need to do here? Should update my route. Just in case anyone's curious. KIAG, KBUF, it's VFR. Good, good, good. And perfect. All right. So I'm just going to take a peek here at the Levitex, because I know I have some, yeah, so it's not going to affect us. We're up here, this New York control. This is probably more, I bet this is Boston and probably Cleveland that kind of controls up here, as well as like Toronto. Cool. All right, then. I like that. I think that's good. And I think we're ready to hop in and get going. Thanks for staying up late on the Uncle Melvin channel. Appreciate you. That'll probably be it for me tonight. I know it's a little bit of a shorter stream, but I am kind of worn out a little bit from work. All right, battery coming on. Anti-collisions are going to be on. We're going to let everything kind of test and fire up here. Servo test light coming on. Warning light test. Everything illuminates. This is going to come on up. Fire test over there is looking good. Anything up here? No rotor lock or anything? Nope, we're good there. And awesome. Let's get the fuel pump going here, and let's push the start button. Torque is coming up, temps coming up, RPMs in 1. All right, everybody stabilizing. Avionics can come on. And let's go to flight mode here. Not much to put in, but we'll check on some things like weather and things like that.
TOS system test okay.
We will get our frequencies. So tower for us would be 1850, and weather data here. Winds are 2003. Good visibility. Temp 18.3010. $30.10. Perfect. That looks good. Oh, Jenny needs to. I better turn that generator on. Sorry about that. Horn can come on as well. Sweet. And not worried about procedures. Yeah, so it's essentially it is a southeast bound departure. It's only 14 miles from Niagara Falls International down to Buffalo. So my plan is to depart and head a little bit. Actually, we're going to head a little bit westbound and pick up the river, and then just fly up the river and make sure we see the Niagara Falls there. AS50, you're thinking, Footy? Yeah, I might try that next time, because I may very well have the wrong checklist. It is a possibility. All right, Pito coming on, and stability augmentation system will also come on. I should have checked my flight controls before I fired all that stuff up, but So be it. All right, so we're oriented right now eastbound. So I'm just going to try to basically lift off from the ramp, turn around, and head west. And Niagara traffic, helicopter November 11816 is departing the ramp westbound, and we'll be VFR along the river Niagara. All right, here we go. And do I have a, does this have the lock? No, it doesn't. The X-Plane version has a little throttle lock that you have to undo, but this one does not. Nope, we're good to go. Wish me well. We're making dust. That's good. I spawned in right next to a jetway. That's not good. Okay, can we just kind of get going here and stay away from everything? That was a tight departure if I've ever seen one. Let's just ease our way over here. Yep. Okay. Hover. And okay, I have anybody over here? Nope, we're good. Hover check is all right. And northbound turning to the west. That should be pretty close. Okay, let's depart. We're going to cross these actives, which is not ideal, but I'm not hearing anybody else on frequency. I'm not seeing anybody else like ready for takeoff, so I think we're probably all right. Perfect. Let's get a little airspeed, and again, I'm only looking at like 1,500 is a rough estimate. I don't think it has to be that, but if it is, great. Getting a limit here. What's limiting? Oh, I think I've trimmed forward to my limit. I think that's what it is. All right. Heading mode's engaged, and I think we'll just capture the altitude right here. We'll see how that goes. We'll let the autopilot kind of sort the trim out a little bit. Maybe it's not going to. Yeah, no, we're still climbing. Okay, pull the power back just a bit. Yeah, we can kind of look around. Ooh, man, they got some digging going on around here. Interesting. That's a pretty big pit. That almost looks like a mine of some sort, like a rock quarry or something. I wonder what they're mining up here. Boy, that looks really nice though. Look at all those. Where's Boozy, man? Look at those ultra rocks down there. Dadgummit. This is just default Microsoft Flight Sim World, by the way. I don't know if this is part of the National Parks update or not, but anyway. Okay, I'm coming up on some water. And yeah, I do not know where Niagara Falls is in relationship to the Niagara Falls International Airport. So we'll kind of head over the top, take a look, see here, and see if we see anything falls like doing 90 knots. That's pretty good airspeed to look around and enjoy the scenery. Ooh, that shoreline does not look so good. Chaka. This must not be part of the... I mean, I know Niagara Falls is not a national park, but All right, well, that's, I think we need to go that way. So let's turn, oh, wait a second. It's, we want to go eastbound. What am I thinking? We want to go to the southeast. That's the direction we're heading. Let's, in fact, let's come all the way back around. Let's go south. So I kind of went the wrong way. I should have just made a left-hand turn southbound. Instead, I'm doing like a 270. You know, just so again, so you guys get a lay of the land here. Oh, that's interesting. My route did not update there. Sorry about that, guys. I wonder why. My timer is still showing Brownsville. Weird. There it is. That's more like it.
500.
Checked. All right. So now we're kind of going a little bit more, and then the river should cut kind of eastbound here, and then hopefully we'll pick up Niagara Falls. I do have a little bit of a history of having to repeat these flights in order to get credit. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. Maybe I've not gone far enough yet. What is this? Oh, I think I see this. I think I see this little reservoir. Yeah, I need to go a little farther. I need to go a little farther westbound. So, pretty sure. Well, actually, I'm not sure of anything right now. Let's go westbound just a little bit more, and let's not give up on things here. There's lots of little lakes right in this area, and of course, north of us is a Great Lake, which I'm not really sure if you can see that or not. I almost feel like we're up on like a plateau here, though, which is kind of strange. And then yeah, that's the town of Niagara. Just below. Yeah, I think we got to keep going this way just a bit to pick up the river. I'm not sure that this is necessarily where the falls are, but okay, I see where this little lock is. Cool. Okay, yeah. All right, we're heading in the right direction. Kind of going by Stonehenge. Little power plant here that is made of rock. Yeah, we're doing good. There we go. Now we're talking. That's more like what we need right there, isn't it? So let's look. No Niagara Falls that way. God, that's a nice looking bridge, though. Look at that bridge over there. Wow, that's cool. That's cool. All right, let's hop back in. Let's turn down along the river here, shall we? Now we can start going south and east. Yeah, we're talking. All right, cool. How about, I know I'm using a lot of autopilot here, but I want to give some outside views, and I'm so bad at hand flying when I'm outside the helicopter. I think this altitude's going to be just fine as well. come some more bridges, and they look pretty nice. I feel like I see something up here, my friends. I feel like I see something. It's a pretty good looking little default bridge. Oh, that water looks great, doesn't it? Nice photogrammetry. Yeah, the closer we get, the less nice it looks, but at least it's better than those ones that we have in like New York that are solid all the way down. Hey, I think we're getting there, you guys.
What are you doing here?
Jeffrey. Hello, Raiders. Hi, Kev. Kev just in time to see Niagara Falls. We're doing the old third-person outside view here.
Obstacle ahead. Obstacle ahead.
Jeffrey? What in the...
Obstacle ahead.
What in the name of TWAS is going on? 76 months, dude.
Obstacle ahead. Pull up.
Alright. We gotta do two things.
Ahead. Pull up.
Gotta go.
Ahead. Pull up.
We gotta get Betty out of here. Come on, Betty. No, well, there we go. There's the falls, and again, nothing. I have to be born in the '60s to the outside view. Yes, you do. So you're legal, man. Yep, nothing special here. I don't have any special Niagara Falls scenery. It's just out of the box 2024. There's the other side of the falls, and yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, I can't complain a bit. Okay, I'm gonna hand fly a little bit now. Shall we? Hey, Conti, what's up? Boy, I tell you what, after flying the flying turkey leg, man, this thing feels like it is on rails. And I know part of that is the SAS, but it's so herky-jerky, janky. I don't remember how you described it, but you used a great word talking about it the other day. But yeah, helis and gliders for Kev, a mystery. Yeah. SAS, I do love it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, because it's hands-free flying of a helicopter, which is really nice. However, Jeffrey, we got a little flying turkey leg thing that it's this crazy Soviet era light utility helicopter, and that thing is so butter smooth, and it gives you a little shimmy at about 80 kilometers an hour. It's wonderful. But I did want to have a little bit of a look here.
Too low. Too
yeah,
low,
Conti, if you want to do a side-by-side comparison at any time, let me know.
Too low terrain.
All right, we're gonna have to do this here.
Too low terrain.
Betty, it's not me, it's you. All right, let's take one more little loop around here and have a look. And I hope I don't T-wash this thing or C-fit this thing right into the water. Yeah, I felt bad for you last night. I have went through that, and I kind of battled a little bit of that when I was first getting it set up, and I didn't realize I had some of those almost like hidden bindings. And it, like, in fact, one of the times I was trying to fly out of Teterboro, Jeffrey, I don't know if you remember the time I flew out and you lost sight of me, and I had to disconnect, and I told you I just crashed. Well, that was because I had a binding conflict that I didn't realize, and like it was affecting my my yaw, and so I would be flying along great, and next thing I know, I'd be banking hard or or twisting hard to the left, and but yeah. And so Conti, I don't know if it's the same for you, but I do know that, like, I try, and I'm sure you do this too, whenever I make a binding profile, I try to go down to that bottom option and say, you know, apply to all MI2s or whatever. Because if I don't, oh, look at that. That's where they, where you can get out over the top and probably do some freaking skydiving or something. Anyway, if I don't, then the next time I spawn in, if it's just even a different livery, it doesn't recognize the bindings that I was wanting, and that's what's gotten me a few times. But I don't know. But yeah, try and don't forget to bind those longitudinal trims too. That really does help a lot. It really does. All right, well, I think we've flown within a couple of miles, or the challenge is to fly within 3 miles, and I think we've done that. Kind of a cool little skylight there. I was looking for like a rooftop helipad or something, but I'm not really seeing anything. Wild River. Hey, Bush League boys, what's going on? If I was a pro-type pilot, I would pull back on the power and do like a little hover over the top of the falls and let you guys get some of that spray in there, you know. Iowa Scotsman, that would be cool, wouldn't it? Okay, well, Arch, hey man, how's it going? I lurked in your stream today. You're playing some new game and having some fun, but it was kind of fun to do the lurky jerky thing before work. I think I'm getting the limit button because I think I'm trimmed as far. There we go. Yeah, I was trimmed as far back as I could go, though. First time playing Star Citizen. Yeah, I've been kicking around downloading a non-flight sim game myself. I saw the pre-work lurky jerky. That's right, Kev. You know the game where you're sitting there not really wanting to go to work, but you don't have anything else to do, so you hop on and you notice a friend is playing a game that you wish you could do for 8 hours instead of delivering boxing. Yeah. There's an auto hover button in the Chally. Oh, you said, no, wait a second. Jeffrey, you said the Chally tried to kill you tonight? What are you talking about? Chally tried to kill me. Mischief managed. Oh, yeah, I'm good at that. I'm good at that. Yeah, I don't think this thing has an auto hover button. You know what does though? Jeffrey, do you have the AW109 yet? You're Mr. X-Plane. Do you have that X-Trident AW109 Augusta Westland? That does have the auto hover option. And it's a really good helicopter. I can't fly the thing to save my life, but it's really good. Oh, Conti and the AW109. Okay, I got you. See, I'm a little slow tonight. I'm sorry. I'm a little slow. Kind of want to land down there. Okay, I could land down there. So, some landable spots down there, do you think? AW109 is a Chally of helicopters. Yeah, I think so. I think it has some major capabilities. All right, we will not do any. We won't be doing any landing shenanigans. We'll just try to get ourselves down to
500
Buffalo I mean, Betty's already upset with us, so we'll just try to keep it going here. What do we got down here? What is this little camping spot? What the? Oh, those are boats. People beach their boats in here, or what's going on? What in the name of Niagara Falls is happening here? I have no idea. Conti, happy Saturday, man. Did you fly in this Houston Wheel of Fortune deal tonight? We flew from Brownsville up to Dallas Fort Worth. Had a really nice flight in the Falcon. Well, welcome in again, Wild River Bushliggers. Welcome in Texas. Who else? Who else rated us? Jeffrey. Welcome in, Jeffrey B. Raiders. Welcome in. Anybody else? No, Jeffrey. Yeah. Why is my raid? Interesting. My raids are not showing. But I think there was possibly another raid. I don't know. If I missed you, I'm so sorry. This is kind of what happens to me when I'm flying helicopters. Is I get a little bit of tunnel vision and. Ian, hi. Thanks for the follow. Bit of scenery fold right there. This time you thought the FO went flaps 0 after takeoff because you were talking to ATC and changing frequencies, then you oversped it because you stayed on flaps 20. I've never done that ever. Then you had to hand fly it before you remembered. Because the green lights are on nav, it doesn't mean the autopilot's engaged. So yeah, there are things. The nice part about it too. Hi Zilix. The nice part about it too, Jeffrey, is it all happens so fast, right? It's just like that departure phase, and I was telling my stream about that. Like I've spent all week flying the Phenom and the Falcon. And all I've been doing is just trying to get the takeoff phase figured out, because that's what's been killing me. Everything just happens so fast, and before I know it, I'm either overspeeding, or I'm busting through my altitude restriction, or I'm upside down. I mean, you take it, or you name it, I'm doing it. That looks like a helicopter spot. Let's go down. Let's do this. If you don't fly it every day, yeah, do it at your own peril. You know what? That's probably also the better point to make. We're gonna go back and we're gonna practice. We're talking about practice, man. Practice. Not a game. Not a game. Practice. I don't know what my wind is doing here. Oh, we were kind of going into the wind. It's only 3 knots though. We're gonna make a low pass at the softball games. All right. There was something. Whoa, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah, we're caught in a rotor state there. Jake, we need it. Jake's flown with me enough to know. Practice, practice, practice. All right. I had a nice little area over here, I feel like. Yep, that's that. That horn means you're about to die. This is where I watch all of the guys that are so good at their helicopter skills. They just come in so nice and steady, and just set it down like it's no big deal. I'm always either too fast or too high, or yeah. All right, I'm gonna try to come right up the sidewalk here if I can. Man, Conti, I watched your little video like 10 times last night, trying to figure out what it is you're doing, because you can hear the RPMs going up and down as you're coming in on approach, and it's just masterful to watch you do what you do, dude. I'm just saying. This is a gigantic helipad, and if I can't get it down on this big circle, then well, it's probably business as usual. But anyway. Whoops, anti-torque coming in. See, there we go. See, I'm kind of losing it now. I lost my forward momentum. Yeah, let's just ease it in, nice and steady. Jake gave me a great pointer that has helped. He's like, you need to hold your yoke or your flight stick or whatever you're using really lightly. Same with whatever you're using for collective. That just helps you make those small movements. All right, that wasn't too bad. We're not quite down yet. There we go. Not too bad. But yeah, man. Whoopsie, we're trimmed so far forward. I have to adjust that. Yeah, I gotta get my trims. There we go. Boy, I'm all over the place. All right, that wasn't too bad. All right, let's finish up. We're on our way to Buffalo. We're taking a 10-minute flight and making it 40 because we're horsing around, but that's okay. That's all right. Good day, LaGuardia Tower. Just don't call it the garbage. That's the only thing you can't do. You know, when I think you're at your best, Jeffrey, and you've done an outstanding job at some of these bigger places, but you know when you're at your best ATC-wise and when the entire stream just hums along like a well-oiled machine is when you're at Reading. I don't know, maybe it's because that's kind of where you cut your teeth or what, but I love it when you're controlling Reading. I just do. I think that's when things are at your best because it feels to me like it's not as busy and complex of an airspace. It's your favorite too, yeah. I mean, and it's just so you can kind of be your own kind of goofball self while at the same time, you know, you're really helping out guys that are brand new, and plus you could sneak in all kinds of different aircraft there. It's just crazy. Yeah, yes. Well, it is. It's kind of like when Conti's at Brisbane, man. Like, people just show up. People show up. I still think one of my favorite nights of flight simming ever was the night that you were on Reading, and we absolutely slanty. Was the night you were on Reading, and we spontaneously decided to like all spawn in and fly DC-6s. No, DC-3s. Remember that? We had like 9 DC-3s in the pattern coming in, going out. And it was just like, I don't even know, like somebody randomly decided to be a DC-3, and the next thing you know, somebody else wanted to, and then before we knew it, it was way too many DC-3s, but it was so fun. It was so much fun. Slanty, how the heck was your New Orleans experience, my friend? I wish I would have known a little bit sooner, buddy. I would have come down there, but I had kind of already planned everything out. It looked like you were plenty busy. I tell you what, Rob, I don't know. By the way, welcome. Emagaz, hey, I don't know if I said hello to you. Welcome in. Welcome. I don't know if, I mean, I could not tell, and I flew from Brownsville all the way to Dallas-Fort Worth. I really couldn't tell if anybody was like super out of place or super uncomfortable, or, you know, it sounded like everybody knew what they were doing. And Slanty, I know that was part of the deal. But anyway, so I'm glad you had fun. Great event. Great event. I love flying down there. I do. I really do. I say that way too often, I know, but I think the main issue is that I really like flying on VATSIM. I do. Yeah. It looked like you were getting hit pretty hard. No doubt about that. All right, you guys, I need to do something here real fast, and it involves... Am I going to be able to do this? Not die? Okay. Let's go in here. I got to get a frequency. Nope. Flight plan. Buffalo. Info. Frequency. Tower. Active. Okay. Buffalo traffic. Helicopter November 11816 is about a mile to the northwest of the field. We are inbound, direct the ramp, and we'll try to stay north of the active runways at all time. Buffalo. Okay. I'm guessing there's probably a helipad somewhere here at Buffalo, but for the life of me, I don't know where it would be. So we're just going to kind of come in on this side. Looks kind of general aviation-ish. We've got a tower. And see, this is the phase of flight. I think this is where I'm missing a lot in my approaches. And this is one of the things that I took from the Fly Conti, the last video he published, is he gets the speed off way earlier than I do. So I'm trying to do that right now. I'm getting down to 80 knots, and I just want to kind of let the speed come off here. I'm looking for something. I was kind of looking over here, but I think maybe I'll try to do something here. Yeah, let's see if we have a spot that we can land here that's a helipad-esque. You would think there'd be something here. What's my wind doing here? It's calm, so I have no excuses. Let's just bring it around. Let's try to land somewhere over here on one of these tees. I'm going to come around this building, just try to turn it in. Come on in. Bring it around town, as SpongeBob always says. If I was in an Airbus, I am in an Airbus. Okay, there's a square on the near side here. I'm going to shoot for that square. Man, I watch. So the Life Flight emergency medical helicopter that comes to our town flies right over the top of my house and lands on this little, like, 12-foot by 12-foot pad, and he just comes in, or she, because we have some female pilots too. They just come right in like no big deal. Flare it out, set it down, nice and gentle. They make it look so easy. And unlike what you're about to see. See, I missed it. I was going for this this square right here, and I just missed it. Suspiciously helipad-y. Yeah, rapid deceleration. I know. I'm trying to get, you know, just like you see it. Like they come in under control, they stop, they hover under control, and then they just and then you just let it come on down. And yeah, that's not me, not me yet. But you know what? I've only been flying them for like 6 years, so I'm still pretty new. Last 30 goes all pear-shaped. Yeah, you get down, you get a little ground effect, and yeah, I get that too. All right, well, that was a shorty but a goodie. Turn this off, and oh, thanks, Emagaz. They are. It's just tough. Look further ahead than anticipated. That's what you're saying. So the problem I have, like if I'm landing and I'm looking out here, but I'm really landing down here, is I just have a hard time with that sight picture. I always feel like I'm overshooting it. And then, anyway, but commit, yeah, Jeffrey, that's sort of my plan. I aim for this big space here. Although I want to show you something. I'm kind of proud of this. I want to show you this, and haven't shown this to anyone yet. This was a first attempt. Hey, thanks for the follow. All right, this was the first attempt at an Idaho. This is one of Milo's Idaho sceneries. This is the flying turkey leg. Look at that. That wasn't half bad, and that's up at, like, you know, 12,000 feet. So I was pretty happy with that. Yeah. For every adjustment you make in a helicopter, you have to make 4 counter adjustments. He's not wrong. Slanty, this is... I know you've been looking for that helicopter. This is the one you need, my friend. The Digital Aeronautics MI2. No autopilot, 2 engines, all the Cyrillic you could ask for. And, man, the thing is just a blast. It's an absolute blast. None of those skids, you know, wheels so you can taxi. You're emotionally, you are. In what way? Do tell, my friend. Do tell. I am all ears. What's the story behind that? No, Moose. Hi. We're just about done, buddy. Thank you for coming in, Mustafa /Raiders. And I need to... This is the one glitch in this, is I don't think I can pull the rotor brake. Maybe I can. Is that the rotor brake? Doesn't look like it's rotor braking. The AW139. Yeah, well, that little Bell 206 is cool. That's all I did, Jeffries. I just moved my camera up there because there's, like, the star of the show is Cody down here, and so I have to have it up high. Plus, before, you couldn't see the carnage of my grandkids, and so I wanted to be able to show all that stuff. So yeah, that's it. That's all. It's just the same camera, just moved it up onto a top monitor. But yeah. Okay, hold on. So there's a couple messages. Sorry. Oh, that's what the Maryland state police flew. Okay, before they switched to the AW365. So, well, good news, because that Taug's hangar just released that Dolphin. And I've heard good things about it. I've heard it is tough to it's tough to configure. Like there's a lot of, which will be right up your alley because you can use your SPAD. But I heard there's an awful lot of farting around that you have to do to get the thing to configure correctly. All right, I'm trying to see if I got Thunder of Niagara counted here. We're making a run. We're coming up on Jeffrey and his lead here. Reading, wind, gorge wind. I think I got the Smoky Mountain High. I have that set for later next month. Big Mac Crossing. Where is it? I wish you could just do it. Can you just do like a search? I don't know. It doesn't look like maybe I don't know. It looks like maybe I've got it, but I'm just missing it. Anyway, welcome in, Moose Raiders. Nice to see you. I'm searching for that Niagara, Thunder of Niagara. I want to see if I got credit for it, but I'm not seeing it here. Oh, there it is. Yep, got credit for it. Cool. Completed. It's as easy as that. And then you go to the leaderboard, and you look, and you try to make Jeffrey nervous. So we're in 6th in terms of number of flights, and we're in 7th in terms of points. And so there he is. There's the guy with the bullseye on his back. Although you probably have gotten all the new ones done at this point, right, Jeffrey? But Sanante, look at Sanante making the big move. That's nice. Omar, Earl, so Sim, Mr. Egan, and Earl there. Nick is doing good. I'm not sure who this is, but we're top 10. I feel good about that. I know Slanty, yeah, he's up there. He's making a bold move. He's in the top 15 right now. And I know you don't. What's up, Pix? Nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. Well, that was fun. So anyway, that's the ZNY. Hey, Jeffrey, is this available now to everybody, or is this still a in beta and only available to certain invited guests? What do you know yet? What's the word on that? Because I keep promoting it, but I also know that for a while there it wasn't. It's available to everyone now, but it is in beta. All right. Flying Club exclusive. Yes, that's right. Slanty. Yeah. Well, good deal. So they have VZNY. See if I can throw a little passport. Yeah. VZNY.org passport. Here it is. Everybody make a run at Jeffrey right now. Make him nervous. Make him not sleep very well because he knows everybody's gunning for him. Pix, thanks for the streak. Good to see you, my friend.
Thanks for watching my podcast.
How you guys? This was awesome. What a great way to wrap up a Friday night. And I'm so sorry, Moose and your Moose Raiders, but I'm going to just take you guys, and I think I'm going to take you over to Fliggity. Fliggity always does fun stuff on Friday nights, so he does these videos that are really cool. Kev, right back at you, man. It was fun being on your stream the other day. Thank yous, by the way, also not only the Mustafa raid, but we had Wild River Bush League with the raid. That was cool. Jeffrey B also came in with the raid. Tex, thanks for the 50 months. That's an awesome resub. Jeffrey B, thanks for 76 crazy months. And thanks for all the new follows as well. By the way, I'm back on tomorrow afternoon. There is a regional Medellin Regional Day down in Colombia. I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be in the FlyJ Sim Q400 for that. And then Miami has an event, Miami Live, and we're going to be flying the Fearless. 76 like LeBron James. How about that? I did not see that coming. Conti, thanks for being here, dude. If I spawned in across the way, could there potentially be? No, I'm not going to tempt you because you need to be hanging out with your bride. Why are my rotor blades still going? I got a lot of WD-40 on those freaking rotors. That's all I can say. If you want a challenge, pick up my bar tab in Vegas Expo next year. Jeez. Yeah, so tomorrow, 1 p.m. my time, 1900 Zulu. 2 flights, and I think what I'm going to do instead, Conti, is I think I'm going to install Wreckfest. That sounds fun. You guys are the best. I've got the Fliggity raid going. He was in the middle of doing his videos. I get a kick out of it. Have a good rest of your night. Happy Friday. Happy weekend. Thanks again for coming by. Appreciate you guys. Love you all. See you tomorrow.